Our life is exquisite in all of its seasons. Sometimes we get glimpses of the whole, and other times we're really pretty focused on the immediate. And so sometimes we can look back and see where we've been, and we can cherish every moment. Other times we can experience those moments of download and hearing the whispers, and we can feel the universe calling us forward. And we're beginning to realize that our journey involves the invisible and the visible. Timelessness is coming into time. And so we begin to move forward, sometimes one step at a time, aware always of the exquisite structure of our soul's invisible codes, the keys that unveil our sacred love story. Are we consciously aware of that? Probably not. We're probably just living our life at the fullest level we know how, sometimes feeling joy, sometimes feeling questions and wondering. And yet, one step at a time, we go into our destiny in this lifetime. And it continues to reveal itself in this moment and in every moment of our lives. We've spent a lot of time talking about the first three codes. What we were talking about was the invisible that is with us always already in every moment of our lives, imprinting us, guiding us, directing us. Now it's ready to come into the awareness of our human life structure. And will comes in. A couple of different kinds of will. There's one kind of will that is called divine will. It's the will we experience when we listen to the whispers. We stay aligned with the all that is, and we are really, really committed, devoted, and surrendered to living our lives in that realm, in that alignment with something greater than ourselves. There's another kind of will that sometimes shows up in this life on the human plane. It's been called self-will, and sometimes it's said this self-will runs riot. Notice there's a part of you that can access a witnessing, a witness of your own being, and you can tell which is in charge now, which is guiding, which is steering, which is in control of my life. Do I think I humanly have control? Am I aligned with divine will, which is called willingness? Thy will be done through me this day. Another element comes in, and that is understanding at whatever level we have evolved into. We're growing up, even as we're waking up, both and. There's the energy of the beloved coming in from beyond our human minds. There's the energy of our soul ascending, And then they intersect in this divine spectrum that's called you, this field of light that you are living in this lifetime. And yet ultimately what we strive for is what I call dancing all of the colors of the rainbow, so that we are living all of the awareness with conscious knowing spelled with a capital K, knowing. We can see the light in the dark, and we can see how they move in and out in natural cycles. We know that there is light in the darkness even when we can't see it. We also experience the imprints of our invisible lineage. We experience the imprints of perhaps even past lifetimes. We've gotten glimpses of our soul. We have awareness of destiny that is sometimes vague, sometimes fuzzy, but it's like, I know it's there. And we begin to know that we are invited to take the steps, one step at a time, and go forward. It's fascinating because there are mountaintops and there are marketplaces. And then there are mountaintops of another kind. One of the chapters in the book is called The Platform of You. I would love for you to pay close attention to that. It invites you to talk about the platforms of your life. You'll include things that probably you wouldn't have put in a resume. And you will begin to see the platforms of your life that shaped your life, defined your life, that took you into the next stages. There's amazing moments of the mystery that will reveal itself. If you're willing to take the deep dives, if you're willing to see your life as part of this exquisite structure that is the universe actually flowering in consciousness. The seasons of our lives: spring, summer, autumn, winter. What have the seasons of your life reflected? These are the seasons of manifestation. And yet that manifestation looks very different in the different seasons. Bring your own awareness into this deep dive into understanding your soul. What was the manifestation of your yearning and your desires in your childhood? What was most important for you? What drew you? What did you feel in your heart? And then as you went into the years of your life that were about your being more visibly able to express that manifestation, how did it show up? You began to find your way into the next pieces of destiny that your soul is yearning for you to manifest. There may be moments in these experiences where you experience grief where you experience sorrow. And that takes us into more levels of opening, more levels of healing, and more levels of the soul ascending.